What's going on, everybody? I'm Giga-Nate, and today I'm going to be going over the 5 budget tips to follow in college. These are all things that I do myself, and even if you're not in college yourself, if you're anywhere from the ages of about 17 to about 25, you can benefit from this video. If you're like me, or you're about to go into being a college freshman, or maybe you're just a young person and you're looking for a way to balance your bank account, these are important things to know. I unfortunately had to learn some of these the hard way, so hopefully by watching this video, this will help you in the future. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video.
Handsome like Mr. Clean, flaming like some kerosene, fresher than some Listerine, looking like a stream.
Okay, so number 5, I'm gonna recommend that you don't go out to party a lot. Now, when I say this, people immediately jump on the defense. They're like, Nathaniel, it's college, it's time to go wild. First of all, if you're on a self-improvement journey, you may not want to be going out to drink all the time. And while I'm not forbidding that you ever go out with your friends or anything like that, you need to be smart with how many times you're actually going out. Don't go out every night. If you're a guy, don't be going out on a different Tinder date every single day of the week. Unless you have your daddy sending you $5 grand a month, you're gonna quickly see your bank account go lower, lower, and lower. Manage how often you're going out. Maybe go out once a week or maybe even once every 2 weeks. I've seen friends of mine have bank accounts literally go no higher than $200 because the second they get paid, they're immediately going out to go party. They're spending money on alcohol, they're spending money on Ubers that sometimes cost upwards of $30. Even though they're in college, they're already in a predicament where they're living paycheck to paycheck. All this to say, don't think that just because your friends are spending a lot of money that you yourself have to spend a lot of money. Go for low price items. For many of you, this is probably the first time you've actually had to go and buy groceries for yourself, and I strongly recommend not just going with the first thing you see off the shelf. So for example, I go to Publix here in Tennessee, and a lot of the store brand stuff is a lot more cost efficient and pretty much tastes the same, rather than if I had just gone with the mainstream brand that costs $3 to sometimes $10 more. Some of you may be wondering, Nathaniel, like, it's $3 to a $10 difference. Why does it matter? Well, when you actually start having to manage your money, you start realizing that saving $3 to $10 can sometimes be a huge difference. So for example, the Publix chicken patties that I love eating, I saw were actually $5 less than the original chicken patties that I was buying. And like I said with number 5, unless you have your parents sending you $2 grand, it's not worth it to be buying tubs of ice cream or the 30-pack of variety chips. Remember, you are going to be on your own financially for the first time, so make sure to save and manage your hard-earned money properly. At number 3, this is one that I see a lot of college students skip over, but yes, we're gonna have to have the boring talk, and it involves getting a credit card. You need to start building your credit now, and a credit card's the best way to do that. Especially for those of you who want to go on and lease apartments or buy cars, credit is an extremely important asset to have. I would personally recommend going onto Credit Karma, type in your information, and they'll give you a list of credit cards that you are approved for, or that you could get approved for. Most of the time, just trying to get a credit card at whatever bank you already have is not the best idea, and it is better to search for one that you know you can get approved for. Going through this whole process now is a lot better than graduating college, trying to get an apartment, and then realize it's next to impossible because you don't have any credit. Start building credit now so your future plans aren't as complicated. Now, this may be a shock to some of you, but there are supermarkets and restaurants that will actually give you a discount if you show them your student ID. So at number 2, look for those restaurants and supermarkets that will give you the student discount. These discounts can honestly range anywhere from 5% all the way up to 20%. And at first you may be thinking, Nathaniel, 5 to 20%? Who cares? But trust me, if you're looking to buy groceries or you want to treat yourself out one night, this can honestly be the best way to make sure you're not overspending. So for example, the Publix that I go to, there's a 5% student discount, and as someone who buys a lot of chicken and energy drinks, this has always helped me shave that little extra cost from the top. If you honestly don't think it's going to make a difference, go through 2 months of not tracking your spending, and by the end of it, you're going to be rushing to get those discounts. So as a college student, just always make sure that if you can, to take advantage of the student discount. saving money now. Whether you want to just put some of it away in some crypto, or you want to put some of it away in an actual savings account, which is what I personally recommend, you need to start putting away money now. As Iman Gadzhi talks about, it's always better to start saving money when you are younger. So that way, in the future, when you are having to actually save money, it's not as difficult. Sure, you may only be able to put away $10 right now, but slowly over time, as you get used to it, you'll eventually be able to put $100 away. Maybe it's $10 a week, maybe it's $100 a week. Either way, you're going to see a benefit in actually saving your money. I understand this may suck at first because you're not spending money on something you want. You're basically just putting it away into the ground and just leaving it there. And you may want to even spend it in the future. But this is a great tool for demonstrating self-control. So put aside how you want to spend money, whether it be at a concert or buying a new pair of shoes, and just put away the money for now. And over time, you'll see this start to become one of your biggest assets. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully if you follow all 5 of these financial tips, you're gonna see your financial well-being be better than most people your age. If you like this video, make sure to scroll down, like and subscribe, share this video if you can, send this to someone else that you know is going to college, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.
Handsome like Mr. Clean, flaming like some kerosene, fresher than some Listerine, looking like a string bean.